Okay. I've got to blow my nose. I don't have a cold, fortunately, or a flu. While my nose gets stuffy nonetheless. I just had a flu shot this Thursday. Just this last Thursday. So I'm all ready for the flu season. So yeah. Hopefully I won't get the coronavirus. That would be most likely what would be the cause, because I had a flu vax. So hopefully it won't mean that. I hope I don't get it, the coronavirus. I'd have more of an idea of going to get tested if I got sick with the cold and flu symptoms that it has. I just hope I don't get it, folks. Okay, let's see what we have. We have here Coles. Happy Easter. I don't like those cute Easter treats. It's good to see that there's no cute shit on this cover. I really hate the cute stuff. It really offends me. It's too pretty to eat. I just don't like it, folks. Like Easter bunnies and Easter rabbits and all that cute shit. I don't even celebrate Easter. I don't eat Easter. Typically, I don't eat Easter eggs. I don't support the way that people worship chocolate on Easter, in the Easter break. I much prefer to do things my way. Now that looks like a good shape, but I don't like the colour. That looks nice. But yeah, I just don't have any desire to sort of worship chocolate. I can eat chocolate anytime I want. I can just eat chocolate any time of the year. I don't care why, about all this. There's nothing special about chocolate, really. I don't feel a need to, I sort of think that maybe the wrapping paper from the egg might be cool to use as a demo piece, but apart from that, I don't have any desire to to celebrate Easter. I just don't agree with it, folks. All this Easter eggs and egg-laying bunnies. I mean, how stupid the concept of an egg-laying bunny. That's not even scientific. That's bloody stupid. And yet people celebrate that shit. I know it's meant to often be excused by saying it's a way of celebrating new life and all that. Even the church people celebrate Easter, and they don't. Sure, they themselves, like me, see Easter worship as a piece of shit. They still manage to see the Easter eggs. Whatever church people celebrate. They supposedly celebrate the death and resurrection of. Now, sorry, I don't want to get religious here, but that's what they celebrate. They celebrate a so-called God that died on the cross so that people could supposedly go to heaven. And they sort of use the egg, the hollowness of an Easter egg, to denote the tombstone that was rolled away. Whatever. It's just crazy. Whatever they celebrate. But I just do it my way. I just do what I do. I make my demos, and that's pretty much it. But basically, yeah, it's a crazy time of year, Easter. Very much so, a crazy time of year. But, what can you do? You know, you can't convince people otherwise. Whether they worship chocolate or worship a deity that died, whatever. Whatever, folks. What fucking ever. Now let's just move this around. Make this into something more interesting. Whoa, that looks shit house. We've lost all the detail there. Some of it looks interesting. I don't know how we're going to make this look any good. I don't know how we're going to make this into anything decent. But yeah, there's all sorts of weird shit going down at Easter time. Okay, out it comes. Yeah, it still looks too much red in the picture. That looks quite nice. I don't know how we're going to make this look any good. That looks quite nice in a way. Maybe if we reverse it back, it might look better. But yeah, I don't know, it's just Easter is a fucked up time of year, you could say. You could say, folks, it is a funny way of seeing things. Whether you're a person who worships God or worships eggs, it's still a crazy time of year for whatever persuasion. Yeah, that looks interesting. We got some interesting pieces here. That looks interesting. Maybe we could use that and we can stretch it, elongate it. But yeah, I don't know why Easter is the way that it is. It is a funny time of year. It is a strange time, but you know the old saying, different strokes for different folks. I guess you could say that, folks. Different strokes for different folks. Okay, let's just put this one aside, and I think, yeah, I was actually thinking that might look better, but this looks a bit more interesting. You got some yellow as well as the other colours, so we're going to just sort of focus on that area. Okay, we'll just turn it over. Just try and slide it over the edge. Okay. Let's see how we go. It's a funny world we live in, folks, I must say. But we got to somehow get along with each other, and whatever we believe in, whatever we don't, you know, we got to get along somehow with each other. There's no use fighting each other, folks. Now I'm thinking we're going to make it a bit larger. That looks interesting. It looks a bit boring though. we're going to do something different. This is not looking too grand. I'm wondering if we're going to just try something different. What are we going to use to make a more interesting piece? I'm wondering if this is it. Going with this. Sorry, this camera's turned upside down, or the numbers turned upside down, the countdown numbers. Now we've lost our settings, folks. Going back to scratch. I don't know how this one's going to turn out. Okay, let's see if I can do that again. If I can emphasize that green area in particular. This is already more than 11 minutes and 3/4 into the demo and counting. Hopefully this will be a good demo out of this. Yeah, that looks really nice. The colours in that look brilliant. I do like this. I think that's going to be the centre of our job. It looks brilliant. I like the emerald green that we have. So I'm really happy overall with that effect. So we're just going to set our enlargement to that. And we're just going to put this down. And we're going to concentrate on this lovely, I think it's going to be there, the centre. So we're just going to put that on the A5 area, A5 landscape area of the glass. Just overlapping it a bit, just like so. So, like so, like so. And just going to drop the dock feeder down. Pleasant surprise, folks. I must say, when I looked like I was barking up the wrong fucking tree. I've made a lot of mediocre type demos today, so I want to do some really good ones near the end. Near the end of my run of demos for the day. I do think that could be a little bit darker. It's a bit wishy-washy, but it looks good. It has potential. Okay, let's just quickly change the settings around a little bit. Perhaps we can just... Now, why is it we're not getting a response from that? We're just going to make it a little bit darker. See if that looks any good. That looks better. That's more green. A lot nicer. Yeah. But, you know, Easter is an interesting time of year for whatever beliefs or non-beliefs people have. Let's see how this looks. You know, I used to like Easter eggs when I was a kid. You know, parents always gave them to us as kids. So yeah, I was brought up with it. Just like I was brought up with Santa Claus. Much to my sense of annoyance when my dad did not consider that maybe the kids at school would bully me if I was still believing in Santa when I was 10 years old. He didn't think. He's a bit of an idiot anyway, my dad. He's a bully. So that wouldn't surprise me. That was pretty embarrassing. Being You know, finding out the hard way that Santa wasn't real. But the good thing is I'm not going to have children, so I don't have to worry about how to bring them up. My brother has children, but I don't. I don't want kids. I never wanted kids since I was very young. I decided as a child, as a 10-year-old, that I wasn't going to have kids, but I wanted to get married and to have a really, really good, fun career doing something I'm really passionate about. And now that's what's going to happen in my future. I'm going to get married, and one day I'll be building photocopiers. So yeah, anyway, that's really quite big and colourful. I think now we can call this demo quits.